Hey, I'm Pastor Fred. Welcome to the Follow Through. We're talking about wisdom all week, and you can't really talk about wisdom without talking about Proverbs. We had a proverb yesterday. We got another section of Proverbs today, Proverbs 16:16. Let's really get to it right away. It says this. It says, how much better to get wisdom than gold? To get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. Now, that shows me that wisdom is worth a lot. Now I don't think we often think of it this way. Before reading this passage, I kind of knew that wisdom was important and it's good, but more important than gold or silver, more like I should desire that rather than money, and I think that's cool. And I mentioned Solomon from the Old Testament one of the last videos, and Solomon didn't ask for gold, and he didn't ask for silver when God asked him what God could do for him, what could God, kind of a blank check, and his thing was wisdom. Give me wisdom. I need that. I can't do what you want me to do, Lord, without that. And again, Solomon wound up being the richest man ever, but it wasn't what he asked for. That was sort of the gravy. It was the icing on the cake. It wasn't the main thing at all. I want us to realize that sometimes we kind of get it the opposite. We think, well, my job is all about getting more money, right? Or my life is about accumulating more things. And we can learn from Solomon. We can learn from what God is saying here, and to say, really, wisdom is what we truly, truly need. Now, again, it doesn't mean that you're always going to advance in your job. It doesn't always mean that you're going to be like Solomon and be just incredibly rich. You'll be rich in a different way, and I think it won't really matter as much what your bank account looks like, because when we're talking about God's wisdom and we're pursuing that, I'm pursuing His truth. I'm pursuing the way that of life that He is kind of dialing in for me. Like, that's what matters, man. I need to know I'm forgiven. I need to know I'm free. I need to know that He loves me, and you can't put a price on that. No money in the world, right? In fact, there's a lot of people who have a lot of money, and Solomon himself didn't always latch on to God's wisdom. And even though he had all that money, man, he got himself into trouble. And that's what can happen. We put other things above knowing things and learning from God and growing in our faith. And that is so incredibly important. And Jesus even told us, he said, look, seek the kingdom of God, right? Seek His wisdom, His righteousness, seek His way of life. And the other stuff's going to get taken care of. Like, God is going to take care of you. You may not have everything you want, but you'd be surprised the way He blesses us. And I'm not just talking monetarily. I'm talking most especially spiritually, emotionally. Like deep down in my soul, I can know who I am and that I am in God's family. I've been adopted by Him. I am loved by Him. Like, that's the ultimate in wisdom. And I just pray that you have that today. I pray that you have that faith. I pray that faith brings you peace, brings you comfort, because here's the thing, all those other things, right, aggressively, pursuing just material things in life, there's never enough. But with God's wisdom, there's always a sense of contentment, a sense of the fact that He is more than enough, more than we would ever need. He continues to give to us day in and day out. I pray that helps you. If it does, please share this with somebody in your life. Send it out there. It's quick. Just hit the share button, or just hit that subscribe button if you have it. We'd love for you to support the channel in that way. All right, we'll talk to you next time for another follow through.